Hi guys, it's Vicky. This is another project pan update video. So I'm going to talk you through the progress on my 10 project pan items this past month. I've got a few exciting updates to tell you about, so let's just get straight into the video. I'm going to talk about the items in the order in which I would put them on my face. So if we start off with primer then, and if you didn't watch my May empties video, I would have given you a little spoiler in that video, but I have finished my Max Factor Smooth Miracle Primer. I was hoping to be done with this a lot earlier than I was. I finished this off at the beginning of this month. This is a nice easy way to track your progress. As it's a pump, the product moves up, so I was able to mark my progress. I wasn't able to mark my progress last month because the product was under this gold bar here, but I finished it up in my 60s or 70s makeup video, so I'm really glad that this product has been finished. I'm not a massive primer fan, as you guys know. I don't think they really do a lot. I don't think it's necessary to have a primer. I think if you just moisturise your face well enough perhaps, then that might be enough. I wouldn't repurchase this one, but I'm glad that I've used it up because it's the oldest primer in my collection. I don't know when I bought it, so I'm glad that it is gone and I can start working on the other two in my collection. And the product that I've chosen to replace that primer with is another primer, and this is my Trinny BFF Cream in the shade Light. I did mark this tube when I brought it into my project pan when I finished off the other primer, and I've marked it just now before this video, and I've made really good progress so far. This is just under a month's worth of progress, so I'm hoping, what do I think, May, June, maybe the end of June I should be done with this primer. I use 2 pumps every time I use this primer, and I do wear it every time I wear makeup, which is most days, so I'm hoping that I can get through this fairly quickly. This has a really nice scent. It's quite fruity, quite kind of tropical perhaps. This does sting my eyelids a little bit though, so I have to be careful not to put this on my eyelids. I could get away with putting the Max Factor one on my eyelids, so I think it's probably down to the scent that I can't do it with this product. Again, this primer I don't really feel like it does a lot, and this is quite expensive, so I don't think this is worth the money. So again, like with the Max Factor one, I want to get this one used up and out of my collection. Foundation next, and I'm still working on the bareMinerals Bare Pro foundation. I am in the shade Dawn. I can't track my progress in this because I can't see how much is in it. I've tried holding it up to the light using the torch on my phone. Can't for the life of me see how much product is in this. So what I said last month when I introduced this product to my project pan is that I'm just going to tally the number of times I use it in a month. I think last month it was 10 times. This month I used it 9 times, which doesn't sound a lot considering that there's 30 days in April, but I am using this foundation along with the foundation that's in my Shop My Stash, and also having 1 or 2 makeup free days a week. So I think it averages out to be okay in terms of number of uses, but I would like to maybe focus on this one a little bit more next month to try and get this product used up. This is okay, this foundation. I wouldn't repurchase this. It works best with a sponge. I don't like how it looks when I use my fingers or a brush. You do have to set this with powder. It does move about. And I've got it on my face today and I have set it with powder, and I'm still finding that I'm getting little like smears in it. So I don't trust that this is going to look nice for the rest of the day. It's an okay product, but I just want to get this one used up and out of my collection. Next is my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Again, another product that I'm having difficulty tracking my progress in. Again, I can't look through the tube and see how much is left. I'm not tracking how many times I'm using this product because I do wear this every time I wear makeup. I've used this one particularly under my eyes, and then the concealer that's in my Shop My Stash I use on the rest of my face. At some point I will end up using this as a foundation to really sort of increase how much I'm using, because I do want to get this one used up. I like this one, but I don't love it as much as I used to. It is quite drying, and again, like with the foundation, it's a little bit of a tricky product to wear. This doesn't like a brush, this doesn't like being applied with fingers, it has to be a damp sponge. So I do want to eventually start using a concealer that is a little bit more kind of happy to be used in multiple ways. but it's got really good coverage, so I do quite like that about it. But like I say, I don't love it as much as I used to, so again, I want to get this one used up. I don't think this is going to be used up anytime soon though. I think probably the rest of the year this will be with me. Alright, next is bronzer, my Clarins bronzer, and if you have seen any of my previous videos, you know that I have a real back and forth love-hate relationship with this bronzer, but recently I've been hating it more than I've been loving it. If you can see on the actual powder, you've got those kind of marks on it, and I have tried to get rid of those with sellotape, but it's not working. I think it's probably just a sign that this is quite old now. The 3 different shades are quite cool. It's quite good to have those different colours of bronzer depending on how tanned your own skin is. But I am finding that it's just not the right shade for me. It's a little bit too dark, a little bit too orange. There's days when my bronzer looks nice and then days when it doesn't look nice. And the days where it doesn't look nice are becoming more and more frequent. So I have decided to declutter this item. I'm not just moving it out of my project pan, I'm moving it out of my makeup collection entirely. I was waiting for there to be an offer on Fenty bronzers, and there have been, so I have picked up a Fenty bronzer, so I am going to get rid of this Clarins one. It served me well. I've been focusing on this bronzer as my main bronzer for the past 4 months, and also in 2020 as well. Even though I didn't have my channel back then, I was still using this as my main bronzer back then. I think this has had its day now. I think it's time to say goodbye to this bronzer and to move on to something different. So the product that I've decided to replace that bronzer with is an eyeliner, and this is my Mally eyeliner in the shade Walnut. This is a brown shade. It's a very nice eyeliner. Mally do really lovely eyeliners. They're creamy, they glide on really well, they last all day. You can smudge them if you want, but I'm just not an eyeliner person. I love eyeliners on other people. I love marketing and advertisements with eyeliners, but I just don't really wear them. And I think it's because it really sort of highlights how uneven my eyes are. My right eye, had to think then which eye is more hooded than the other. My right eye is more hooded than my left eye. So if I wear eyeliner on both eyelids, it really does emphasise how much more hooded this one is. Even when I try to do different techniques on either eye, it still looks uneven. So that is why I'm not an eyeliner fan. But this is a really lovely brown shade, and I'm hoping that I can smoke this out and get a bit of a daytime smoky brown eyeshadow look with it. There's not huge amounts left of this product, so I'm hoping if I use it as an eyeshadow, the end of June this should be done, because again, eyeliner is a category of my makeup inventory that I want to get down. Alright, next product is my NYX Contour in the shade Taupe, and I hit pan on this product. I hit pan on it a few days ago, which is quite exciting, because in my last update video I could see the rings of the pan and I was thinking, oh, anytime soon and I can hit pan on it, and I have. And when I hit pan on it, I was thinking, how have I not noticed before just how warm a shade of contour this is? This would actually work quite well as a bronzer, and that is what I have done today. I am wearing it as a bronzer. I am also contouring a little bit with it around my nose and under my jawline, and I've also got it as a bit of an eyeshadow in my crease as well. So I think I'm gonna not use this as a contour because it is quite warm, and instead use it as a bronzer. I'm still going to count it as a contour in my makeup inventory though, but I'm hoping using it more like a bronzer would help me get through this a bit more quickly, especially trying to wear it on my eyes as well. So possibly end of June, maybe end of July this product should be done, because I haven't been using this that much as a contour shade, but like I say, now I'm trying to use it as a bronzer. Hopefully that will look better on me and I can get it used up a little bit more, because I'm not a huge fan of wearing contour, bronzer, blush and highlight all on my cheeks. It's a lot of product, a lot of colour, and it can tend to look a little bit messy. Next product is my Lip2Cheek blusher from Trinny in the shade VB. Still really enjoying this product, really enjoying cream blushes, but this is just a product that is taking absolutely ages to use up. I think this is going to be with me till the very end of the year. It's quite pigmented, so you don't need a lot, but once the summer months come, I am going to try to wear this on my lips because it's a really lovely coral shade. But as it stands at the moment, I don't think there's much visible progress in this blusher. But I don't really mind that because this is a product that I'm enjoying using. So it's not like my primer and my foundation that I'm not really loving and I want to get out of my collection quite quickly. I'm fairly happy for this to take a little bit longer to use up. And blushes are just notoriously difficult to pan anyway. They are the type of product that just takes years. Moving on to my highlighter then, and my pure highlighter. The pan in that is getting bigger. I haven't been wearing this as an eyeshadow much the past month. It is more of just that highlighter, but I really want to get this product used up now, so I am going to try my hardest to wear this as an eyeshadow and to really kind of get this product used up. It's really pigmented, but it's more of that kind of blinding highlighter. The specks of highlight are quite chunky and it's quite yellow, so not the best formulation and not the best colour for me. I like it, but I'm kind of getting to the stage now where I'm like, yeah, okay, you got a big pan in you, let's get you finished up. So if I try my hardest, I'm hoping end of June this will be done, because that pan is quite an easy pan to get bigger and bigger because the formulation is quite crumbly. So yeah, end of June, fingers crossed. Alright, next is my MAC eyeshadow in the shade Blank Type. And again, I have still not hit pan on this shade. I don't know when that's going to happen. I've got a really nice dip in it, but I feel like this is a type of product where I could hit pan in it tomorrow or in 2 months' time. It's really difficult to see just how close to the bottom I am with this. But this is a shade that I wear every time I wear makeup, which is most days, and I use a lot of this product. I use this over the entire eyelid. So I was really hoping by now I would have hit pan in it, because it's been 4 months constant use. I mean, it's good because you're getting your money's worth out of this product, but just a little bit of a frustrating product. It's a really good quality product though. It's not hugely sort of crumbly, you don't get loads of fallout, and even though it is a nude shade, it is quite highly pigmented. So I think it's a good quality product, and I'm not annoyed that I haven't used this up yet. It's just a little bit weird that I haven't hit pan on it, considering how long I've been working on it. That's my only kind of, I guess, issue with this product, is that I just haven't hit pan on it yet, and I don't know why. So I can't tell you how much longer I think this is going to be my project pan for. We're just going to have to wait and see with this product. Alright, and last two products are eyebrow products. The first is the Benefit Precisely My Brow. I'm making really good progress with this. I'm assuming end of June I'm going to be done with this. I don't think this will take me too much longer. Whenever I do my makeup, it is mostly this eyebrow product that I'm using, so I am wearing this fairly regularly and then getting my use out of it. And I seem to go through eyebrow pencils fairly quickly, considering that my eyebrows are quite full and they're quite dark. They're not that sparse. I am still managing to use up a fair amount of product on my eyebrows, so in terms of working through my eyebrow inventory, I'm doing really well, but I realise that it's also quite a lot of waste in terms of product packaging that I'm using. And then last product is my NYX Control Freak. Again, another difficult one to track your progress on. I have included some footage, but it just looks exactly the same. Like with the eyeshadow, I don't know how much longer this is going to be in my collection. This might get used up this next month. It might take another 3. I don't know, but I am using this every time I use makeup, which again is most days. So I'm trying my hardest to use this up, but I just don't know when this will be used up. But it is a nice product. I am enjoying using it, so it's not one that I'm really hoping to use up quickly because I don't like it. I like it, but I just can't kind of estimate when I'm going to be done with this. So there we go, those are my project pan updates for this month. So I used up one product, which was the primer. I've hit pan on the contour, which is good, making really good progress with the eyebrow product, and then that bronzer I have decluttered. So I think I'm doing really well. Not the biggest progress in terms of using up items, but months like that happen with project pans, but at least I have used up one. In next month's update though, I don't think I'm going to be done with any of the products here, but I'm hoping to just see more progress, in particular with the eyebrow pencil, the highlighter and that contour shade. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon in my next video. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.